Everybody, thank you for joining us for today's Match Day -1 press conference of the Columbus Crew versus LAFC at Lower.com Field tomorrow evening. We're joined now by head coach Wilfried Nancy and defender Malte Amundsen. We'll take questions from the room. If anybody on Zoom has questions, please use the raise hand function and we'll come to you after questions are done in the room. We'll start with Brianna McKay from the Columbus Dispatch.
This is for either of you, but how do you just approach a game knowing you have to score at least 3 goals for if LAFC scores 1, and just especially with the offensive struggle the last 2 games?
We'll see at 10 minutes left of the game. So we know that we have to score goals, but we know that we have to defend well also. So the last 10 minutes or the last 15 minutes, we'll see what the score is going to be, or the last 5, and after that, we'll see what we need to do.
How do you handle a player like Boenga who did score 2 of those 3 goals? I know, especially when there's a whole other team that can also strike. How do you balance that, focusing on a really strong striker while also having to take care of the rest of the team?
Like we did in the past, this is not the first time that we played against them. So we know that this is a good player, but we face also good players. So I know that I also have good players in my team. So like we said, like we did in the past, the idea is to focus on us, and we know that we have a different style of play that we're going to face if we compare with the last game, and stay focused on the task, and after that we'll see.
Coach, in terms of the evolution of your team this year, what are the opportunities that are out there against LAFC tomorrow night?
You can answer.
Yeah, I can. I think he's a coach, but I can go. No, we know we will get opportunities, and as coach said, it's about how we're going to play. We're going to focus on us firstly, and luckily we played against them just now, so we know what ways we can do better in terms of creating more chances and score some goals.
Malte, in that 3 center back line, there's always that concern, at least from the stands, that there's some vulnerability in a quick counterattack. LAFC depends on a counterattack. How do you and your colleagues set yourselves up, either in shape or in mindset, to manage the counterattacks from an opponent?
I think most teams want to hurt us on counterattacks, so we're going to do the same thing that we always do. We have to talk and help each other out, and we also have a tactic that we have ideas of where we're going to place ourselves to be in a better position to defend a possible counterattack.
When it comes to creating chances, I think you had less than 15 shots in the last game. Where will you be looking to create those chances against LAFC's defense?
I'm not a big fan of have a look about the data of the shots, because I can give you an example, and this is a clip that I'm going to show to Mo tomorrow. He decided to have a shot, and it was not a good moment to shot. He should have passed the ball. So for me, this is more about how many entries inside the box that we have, and we've been not. It was not our best game, but it was not a bad game because again we have to take in consideration the opposition. So, and all the opposition that we played, they defend well, and they defend with 6, 7, 8 players inside the box. So we have to adjust. So again, we work on certain things. It happened last year. It happened the first year that I came also. So this is something that we work every day. But again, the idea is to have chances coming from everywhere. So this is the idea.
And how are you approaching the rotation for this game? Because you have to win this game to move on in the tournament, but also you have another trip to the West Coast how many days later? So how are you approaching that?
We have more days. So it could be good. It's okay for that. And regarding your question, and also yours, for me, the game of tomorrow, this is unbelievable, because we have the opportunity to take a challenge that sometimes we can sit, do our job like this, and we have no emotions. And tomorrow is going to be about that. It's going to be about what can we do to embrace this challenge. And the focus is on that. And after that, we'll see how the game is going to be, and we're going to be able to adjust if we need to adjust against San Diego.
Thank you, Brianna and Chris. That's all the questions from the room. We'll now open it up to Zoom. As a reminder, please use the raise hand function. This is your opportunity to ask questions at this time. All right, that'll conclude today's press conference with Wilfried Nancy and Malte Amundsen. We appreciate the time, gentlemen.